today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. Chargers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the second quarterback chosen back in April from Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
On the play. Second and
from the gun, a give to Penny. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And that not a sight you want to see. Rashad Penny very slow to get up. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. More pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led at quarterback by the veteran from Tulane, Ryan Griffin.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
49.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 6 catches, 53 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Offense.
Bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. On the give, this is their fullback. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running.
James Lynch.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Griffin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the gun, it's Tua. Connecting here with DJ Shark. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll run it with Jackson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Darquez Denard brought him down. That's a gain of 7.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 33-yard line. A 7-yard.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's caught by Jackson. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
To Justin Jackson. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Tua going to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now the first carry for Darrington Evans. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Makes the score. Chargers 3. Falcons nothing.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
10. At their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Well, the drive starts with a completion, left side.
Pass. Complete.
Give him 2 yards on that play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Now it's Griffin. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Griffin's pass.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Now it's Jackson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He's taken down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Jackson.
That's good for a Chargers.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Now 3rd down.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
In punt formation.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Griffin. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Under pressure, and down he goes. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A give to the fullback on the dive. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
18-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
from the gun. It's Griffin. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
But it's 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The first update from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he stopped immediately there.
Justin Jackson, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On the draw, here's Jackson. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Justin Jackson, the ball carrier.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He'll drop this down to Jackson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for L.A. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It was Jacob Phillips who was able to bring him down. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
On second down, Griffin. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Griffin. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
First down, Falcons.
Now Griffin. Just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 now, Griffin. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3.
False start, offense.
Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. From the gun, Griffin. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Griffin's pass.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Ryan Griffin sacked. A loss of 4.
Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
False start, offense.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Operating from the gun, Griffin. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Complete to number 47. A gain of 6 yards. And it's
the Falcons on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, Griffin. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
3, Falcons nothing.
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just...
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jordan Jenkins. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a great return as he gets us all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
By the Falcons.
Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Stepping up, he's good. Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
A fumble on the play.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Down in over the middle, it's Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
44-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
That's good.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Now Jackson.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, if you do read man coverage,
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now Griffin on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again. Griffin. Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
The Chargers take over first.
Tua Tagovailoa and the offense heading back out.
And this defense, they came prepared. He's probably going to be seeing them in his sleep if they don't fix things quickly.
And that's not exactly what he wants to see in his post-game slumber. So they've got to figure out a way to slow things down a little bit. Some screen passes, some draws, anything to make the defensive front hesitate a little bit. Think on their way back to the quarterback, maybe even a quarterback draw, some type of tendency breaker to change things up.
Exactly. Whatever the case, something to mix it up here.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
9-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Incomplete from the contact. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. And Walker with it over the middle. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
38-yard attempt.
Bullock's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0.
6. Falcons, nothing.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, in this case, a field goal.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
With a white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are, and what I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Third and long. It's Griffin. Hard throw, incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run with Jackson out of the gun.
That's good.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
2 and now on first down. Man open left side. It's Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
On second down, this is Jackson. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? On second down now. It's Jackson. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off down at the 10.
Intercepted by the Falcons.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
First down, Atlanta.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
He's across midfield.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
48-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you, as a defender, you've got to make life as difficult as possible when you're trying to cover a big tight end, because you know his catch radius is huge. He's unable to pull that one in, though.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chargers getting set to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
put it mildly. That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
23-yard line.
Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa. Walker with a grab, left side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 33.
On the draw, it's Jackson. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Jackson, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
On the play. And it's
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Griffin. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
it's now
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
the Chargers take over first and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run with Jackson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. On the slant, this is Chark. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
36-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
That's the end.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. 4th this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Delaney Walker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Makes the score. Chargers.
So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose.
The pass. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Griffin. And that will be incomplete.
Griffin's pass forced to the ground and incomplete.
That's a 1st down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, pass the sticks, 1st down.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
First and 10.
L.A. readies for its next possession.
With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Finding Ayuk, middle of the field.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Let's go. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1-yard line.
They'll run it with Jackson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
They run again with Jackson. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Chargers on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Now Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
To Brandon Ayuk.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. On the run, this is Jackson. And a short gain here down to the 22.
The ball carrier.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he will have the 1st before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10.
It's starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Delaney Walker. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now 21-0.
Falcons, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Griffin. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you? And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. James Lynch in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out.
What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins, we talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
As they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run again with Jackson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Bullock on for the field.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 24, Falcons nothing.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. And the numbers show it, low involvement early. But since he's been involved, it's been a good thing for this offense.
Indeed it has, and when you're able to finally get him going, get him fully integrated into the offense, things feel a whole lot better for your team. It expands everything that they do trying to move the football.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Out of the gun, Griffin. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Once again, Griffin. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And a Falcon 1st down.
To throw again is Griffin. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again, Griffin. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Griffin's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Chargers, they pick up win number 7 on the year. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.